This exam application tutorial is on the topic of genes and inheritance. The question for 6 marks is explain why a homozygous brown-eyed father and a homozygous blue-eyed mother are unlikely to produce a blue-eyed child. You can use diagrams if you wish. In other words, what this question is asking you to do is perform a genetic cross between this brown-eyed father and blue-eyed mother who are both homozygous, and then interpret the results of the cross. In other words, what have we learned from this cross? What does the cross tell us? So firstly, homozygous means that they contain 2 of the same allele, whether they're both dominant or both recessive, but not heterozygous, one dominant, one recessive. So brown eyes is a dominant feature, it's carried on a dominant allele, and if you're homozygous for brown eyes, you have 2 big B's. Blue eyes is carried on a recessive allele, and if you're homozygous for blue eyes, you have 2 small b's. You could choose any letter code, you could use E or R or Q or whatever, but I chose B because of brown and blue, they both begin with B. So the first thing we do is perform the cross. So the father has brown eyes, big B, big B. I don't have to put this here, I could put this here, it doesn't make any difference. And the mother has blue eyes, small b, small b. Again, these could just swap positions. It makes no difference to the final results. So if we perform the cross, every one of these offspring will be heterozygous. They will carry 1 brown-eyed allele and 1 blue-eyed allele. Brown, blue, brown, blue, brown, blue. So now we have to talk about this cross. Well, firstly, we have to acknowledge that blue eyes is a recessive feature. And to inherit a recessive feature, the offspring, the child, must receive 2 copies of the recessive allele from their parents. So this explains why none of these will be blue-eyed, because none of them have 2 copies of the blue allele. So I know that they're all brown-eyed, so all the offspring in the cross are heterozygous. Hetero means different. Zygous refers to zygote, in other words, the fertilized egg from which the offspring develops. So the fertilized egg has a different combination of alleles, that's literally what it means. So we'll have brown eyes, so all the offspring will have brown eyes. You'd probably get 3 marks for this alone, or 2 to 3 marks, and you get the rest of the marks from your comments.